Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Capricorn, for May 2017. So it's for you, Capricorn, for May 2017. The 14th of May is going to be a rather interesting day for you, because on the 14th of May there is a very important piece of information that is going to come towards you, which might come in a form of like a text message, or somebody might say something to you, or you might get it via some kind of phone call, an email, or anything like that. However, this particular message is going to be quite important to you. And also, what else I was going to say, that there is a certain friend from the past going to try to come back into your life as well at that time, or there is a certain friend from the past that used to mean to you a lot, that of course it means to you quite a lot now. It's still going to try to kind of get in touch with you on this day as well, and this is going to mean to you quite a lot. Another important day is going to be on the 21st of May. 21st of May is going to be a very important day for those of you who have started something in the past. Like, this could be something to do with your work, this could be something to do with your career. If you're at the college, at university, of course, this is going to be something to do with your education. It really depends. However, the 21st of May is going to be very important, because whatever you were focusing on, and even if you are retired and you were like focusing on a certain things in life, for example, if you're doing some kind of a hobby, or if you are, whatever you do, you know, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, wherever you were putting your intentions towards, this is why this day is going to be so important, because on the 21st of May, it is going to be the day when you're going to realize how far you have actually done, how far you have actually made when it comes to your own personal achievement, and you're going to be quite happy with yourself. This is going to be a very good day to realize exactly how far you have done with your achievement, and it is going to be a very good realization. It is going to seem very positive, and it's not only about you realizing, you see, this particular realization. It's just about the fact that this is going to mean to you quite a lot, and you're also on another hand going to realize that you are going towards the right certain direction in your life, and after that point there are other doors that are actually going to be open to you. So this will mean a lot to you who were actually waiting for like some kind of a certain achievement, whatever you were doing. Another important day is going to be on the 29th of May. 29th of May is rather important day, because this is quite personal, this is very deep, and this is the certain problem that you had for a really long time. It's the certain problem that you wouldn't talk about to everybody else, certain problem that is very personal, and certain problem that has been in your life for at least 3 years, or for at around 3 years. That particular problem that you had, that you were keeping at the back of your mind, that particular problem was kind of bothering you and bothering you and bothering you for a while, but you were just kind of leaving it behind. Well, now that particular problem you're going to have a solution for, and the solution for that particular problem, it is going to come on the 29th of May 2017, and it's also going to involve more friends. There are going to be people around you, either friends or either family, and they are going to be contributing towards the fact how to solve this particular problem, and that particular problem is going to be solved, and this is going to mean to you quite a lot. May, in general, is going to be a rather important month for you. It is not only about your own spirituality, but it's a lot to do with your own personal life, with your own working environment, with what you focus on. There is a lot going to be happening this month indeed. When it comes to numerology, you have number 6, which is like a written all over May, to be quite honest with you. Number 6 is very important to you now, especially when it comes to your month. Because number 6 is all about using your concentration to balance your spirituality, to balance your spiritual side, and to balance the materialistic side, and just to basically make sure that you have the right work-life balance. But number 6 is not only about that. Number 6 also means just to keep your thoughts on the right track, which means keep your thoughts very positive, because number 6 also indicate the fact that whatever you concentrate on throughout May 2017, it is just think about it in this way. Whatever you concentrate on, you are going to plant a seed alongside the month of May. That's why the month of May is ridiculously important. It is also going to be the month of realization, and also it's going to to be the month like when you're going to realize like certain things are going to go through your mind, certain things that you wouldn't normally think about, and this is just your subconscious mind, your spirit guide and your guardian angels are just trying to put you towards the right direction. So it's very, very important to think positive throughout May 2017, and this is what number 6 means, and I think that number 6 is actually quite very, very spiritual and very powerful number indeed. Okay, right at the beginning of May, it's a quite interesting, there is a quite interesting happening like when it comes to the beginning of May, because the beginning of May is just going to make you feel like you want to learn more, you want to do more, and you're just not going to be able to say where this feeling comes from, but this is the feeling that you are strongly going to feel, and this is a very, very good feeling indeed, because after this feeling there's a lot going to happen in your life. This particular feeling is going to make you kind of realize that you want to kind of go on the next step. You will want to go on the next step, or you will want to do more with your life. When I say that you will want to do more with your life, like for example, for those of you that are working, you know, for those of you that are working, for example, for the company, you will want to maybe you will want to end up with more responsibilities. You know, also for those, this is an extremely ridiculously important time for those of you who were working for the certain company for a certain amount of time, and you were kind of wanting to go a bit further than what you are. You wanted to go maybe one step up, or you wanted to do like ask about certain promotion and things like that, or you wanted to end up with certain responsibilities, with extra responsibilities, or you wanted to show how much you can do. For all those of you that were waiting for the right moment to actually ask maybe your employer for if you can go, you know, if you can end up with more responsibilities or anything like that, this is most certainly going to be the month when all these things are going to be happening. And it's not only that, the energies are going to be absolutely right. So if you were waiting for the right moment to talk to your employers to ask something, this is going to be the time to do it, because it's not only that you're going to have that feeling that you want more out of life, it is just a feeling that you're actually this is going to, you know, you are going to be kind of redirected to go towards that direction. And May is all about you kind of realizing and you coming to a conclusion whether you are on the right track or not. For those of you that are also unhappy, like really, really unhappy with your work and really unhappy with your career, and you were just waiting for the right time, you were waiting for the right time, and you were just realized kind of, you were waiting for the right time to feel better. Lots of us do this. We wait for the right time to feel better. You go along, you don't like your work, you don't like your job, but you just have to work until you find something else, or maybe you're just going to work until you get used to it. Well, it's not really good to work until you get used to it, because this life is too short, and we really should have to find something that it's meant to be for us, something that we are meant to do, something that we are really happy about, because when we do the job that we are really excited about, happy about, then that just makes us feel really good about ourselves, and it's very good for our energy. When we end up doing a job or a career that we don't like, basically we just, you know, we're just plodding along basically, and it's just like you're unhappy, and it just messes up your energies. Your energies becomes much more vulnerable, and then once your personal energies are vulnerable, then you are more easily prone to get affected by somebody else's negative energy if somebody affects you in that particular way, and things like that. So that's why I'm saying that this time is ridiculously important for those of you also that were unhappy in your job, because the beginning of May is just going to come like a breath of a fresh air. It's just going to be beautiful breath of a fresh air, and you may just like go to your computer or look at your phone or something, and then just might look at it, and just something just gave you an idea. Oh my God, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that, or maybe I should try this, maybe I should add that, I should try that. But to you, in your particular case, this is going to be a lot about a certain course that you will want to do, certain new education that you will want to do. It's like a learning experience that is going to come with it. So it is going to be what is going to happen with lots of you that were unhappy with your current careers. I can see that lots of you will want to do something completely different, something that you're going to have to learn, and something that is just going to be completely connected to the learning experience. Okay, so this is for those of you that are looking for those of you that were completely unhappy. This is what I see that it's going to happen. You will just kind of find yourself with certain course or certain college or something like that, that is just going to be completely make sense to you, and it may not even even make sense to you straight away, because this is just going to be a big turnaround here. So it might not make a sense completely to you straight away, but if you do come across a college or course or something like that that you want to do, and then later on start career with that, just don't block yourself. Just go with the flow. Do not block yourself whatsoever. Just take it and then deal with it. Just take it and then just start swimming through it. That's the best thing to do. I'm saying this is a very important time indeed. That's why I'm on about it for so long. This is such an important time, because after this point, from the mid-May towards the from the beginning of the May now, we are going towards the mid-May. This is the time when you're just going to have like a little realization. By the mid-May, you're also already going to have like a little realization about that particular knowledge. You know, it is just going to be something very, very personal to you indeed. So whether you are looking for a job and whether you start applying, like as I said, like in May, or whether you are like happy with your career, for example, and then you want to like go to step up, you see the mid-May is also going to play quite an important role, because in the mid-May it's going to be quite significant when it comes to you realizing what exactly you want to do, and you realizing exact direction where you want to go, and you realizing what kind of learning curve, your learning experience you would need to go through, or some kind of learning experience you would need to have. So there is going to be very, very, very interesting basically realization. And also what I was going to say in general, you know, the feeling like when it comes to your health, I think in general, you see, and especially when it comes to the mid-May, the health is going to be really, really well. You will feel full of energy. You will feel absolutely fantastic. You will feel like you have the right balance. This is just so important to feel like this, you know. Absolutely. I keep on saying that sometimes all of us, all the signs are affected by certain energies, and it all depends, you see. And now the actual energies are absolutely perfect now when it comes to you, and when it comes to May, and when it comes to you feeling really, really good. So the health-wise, absolutely brilliant. The health-wise, I'm seeing that you're actually going to feel much better, more energy, very energetic, and it's going to be a very important time as well for those of you that were waiting for like some kind of health improvements, or for those of you that were suffering, extremely important. For those of you that were suffering from digestive problems, you know, there was like, I did mention this before, this was going on for a while, like a tummy problems, you know, there was like a little bit of a blockage when it comes to digestion. Now, for those of you that were suffering from like a digestion problems and things like that with a little blockage, you know, this is all about to go. So in general, when it comes to health-wise, 3 things that are going to be really positive in May. First is like for those of you that have been waiting for like for an ailments to improve and they weren't improving, mid-May is going to be very, very good for you. The second thing is actually mid-May is going to be very positive because it's going to start improving. The second thing I was going to say, that the mid-May is ridiculously important for those of you that were actually being really tired and feeling very lethargic. Now you're going to start feeling really, really re-energized. And the third thing is like when it comes to digestion as well, for those of you now, it's just, oh, this is all going to start improving. Very, very good indeed, because it's going to have such an amazing, important reflection on you, reflection on how you feel. And that's why May is going to be very good month in general for you. I can actually say that, and that May is actually going to be like a very, very lovely month for you, a happy month. If I could call a month like by some kind of a name in reflection to this reading, I would say it's a happy month indeed. Okay, and also there is just something kind of there is something that you see you will want to change. There is something that you will also feel like you want to change, and this is also going from the mid-May towards the end of May. There is a change that you will want to have, especially when it comes to your home environment, your living arrangement. Like you will want to maybe move things around. You will want to maybe like put this picture from here to over there, change this mirror from here to over here, change the plants around and things like that. It's extremely, extremely important. I said to one of the other videos as well, it's a similar situation. It's extremely, extremely, extremely important to keep on moving things about, keep on moving things around when it comes to our own living environment or when it comes to our own personal working environment, it's a feng shui. Feng shui is a ridiculously important when it comes to our own working environment, which means like moving things around constantly. It is not good to always have things exactly the same. When we move things around in our living environment, we also like a kind of refresh the energy around, which kind of has got such an amazing impact on us. And this is what I feel like you will really want to make these living arrangements, that you will want to change things. You're going to be kind of quite busy when it comes to your home in general. Now, okay, this is ridiculously important, ridiculously also important. When it comes to the end of, sorry, when it comes to towards the end of May, you see, there is something very, also very personal to you. This is going to be, it is going to be like a very important negotiation that you're going to have with somebody at the end of May. And it's not only about that. This negotiation, it's only going to be a couple of people are going to be involved with this, you see. And it's not only about you having a negotiation. This negotiation is going to be very, very positive and very important for you indeed, because after this point you will be very happy, and this is going to be another start of the new journey for you in your life, because this negotiation is going to be successful and it's going to be very, very positive for you indeed, because you are going to end up being more successful. You will gain after this point. On another hand, what else I was going to say, that at the end of May 2017, if you are waiting for some kind of negotiation, the energy is going to be mentally perfect. The energies are going to be mentally brilliant. So if you are waiting to have some kind of important negotiation, or if you're waiting like to kind of say, sign something, sign some kind of paper, or sign something for some kind of certain beginning or whatever, if you're waiting for something, then just wait for the end of May 2017, because it is going to be very positive, absolutely perfect time for you to actually sign something or start some kind of a new contract or whatever. Very, very good time indeed. I wouldn't do it before the end of May, if you ask me. I would just wait for the end of May, if you could do it. From the 27th, really, to be more precisely, from the 27th onwards. Okay, and what else I was going to say is that basically there is a certain friend that is, or a certain family member is also going to need your help. Somebody is going to be going through something very deep. Somebody is going to be going through something very difficult. This is the certain family member, and just somebody is going to be quite unhappy, and it's just to do with a loss, and it is going to be very personal. The person is going to have like a sleeping difficulties, and it's going to be unhappy on so many different levels, and I can see that that person is going to come to you to ask you for a help, and I can see you going through to asking actually for a help. And another thing that I was going to say, just one more thing, when it comes to your work, you see, there is somebody that I'm just going to have I need you to be a little bit careful about somebody. There's a little warning about somebody, that somebody might try to like steal some kind of idea, or somebody might be like a little bit dishonest about something. It is not going to be nothing too negative or nothing too bad, but it's just still somebody going to be like a little bit dishonest around you. Or we all have this every now and then in our life. It all depends what you do. It all depends on what path you are, and it all depends on what your own personal spiritual journey. This is nothing too negative or nothing too bad. This person is not going to be able to take this particular thing from you, or steal this particular thing from you, but it's just that I'm saying that you just have to be like a little bit careful when it comes to like your work. This could be for those of you that are, for example, like retired, whatever you do, wherever you are going to like socialize with people. If you are retired, then you obviously like kind of just make sure that you keep certain things to yourself. Just throughout May 2017, don't talk too much about your personal things, or don't talk too much about like some kind of business ventures or something like that. I have a feeling that this is something that somebody's just going to try to like a little bit trick you into something, but they will not be able to do so. And this person is around you, like if you're working career around your work, if you're college, university, somebody around you, and then if you are retired also, wherever you go, it really, really depends where you socialize and things like that. It's just somebody might try to trick you into something. I don't think that this is your friend or anything like that. This is just somebody who is around you a little bit, that is just going to basically try to trick you into something. I would really highly suggest, like in situations like this, to get something like look at this beautiful labradorite. You see, I've got this little pendant labradorite, and it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. All these colors like around labradorite are absolutely amazing, you see. And labradorite is absolutely an essential to wear to protect yourself against negative energies and negative thoughts, you see. Negative thoughts and negative energies. So especially when we have like a person like this around us, you know, and they may not like think negative about us like all the time, but throughout May it's going to be a little bit like this. So it depends how you're gonna feel. If you feel really great and powerful, that person may not like kind of affect you, but if you get affected by something along the line, it's the best to get like a little labradorite pendant, and you can get this on my website, because this will help you to protect you from negative thoughts and negative energies, and then, you know, negative things like that basically. So, you know, your personal space is going to be protected, and it's a very good to be in touch, to be in touch with our own spirituality with this as well, and essential. Okay, but as I said, it's this is only going to be going on throughout May, but in general, labradorite is very good to protect ourselves in these situations. Okay, now when it comes to those of you that are in relationship, this is also very interesting time, because those of you that are in relationship will want to take relationship like on a different level, not when it comes to emotions, not when it comes to love, but there is just I mean, that's just fine, but I'm just saying that you will want to take relationship on a different level, because there is some idea going to be born. Some idea is going to be born what you and your partner, husband, wife will want to do. This idea may be born just right in May, but it may be something that you used to speak about before, and then you just left it behind. And I repeat, this is for those of you that are in relationships like husbands, wives, so you've been in a really long relationship. It doesn't really matter. As long as you've been in a relationship for a really long time, there is just some kind of idea going to be born. Some kind of idea is going to come towards you, and it is going to be really good indeed, because there is something business-wise or business-like or some kind of venture going to come through it. So this is what I see for those of you that are in relationship. You see, you are, however, going to end up with doing like more in your life, or doing certain things in your life that you haven't been doing before, and also the new door is going to be open for you as well after this point. Very important though. Okay, and what else I was going to say? For those of you, my lovely Capricorn, that have been like a kind of single, and for those of you that are waiting to meet someone, actually I can tell you that at the end of May, around the end of May, I can see you socializing with people a lot. I can see you spending time with friends and family a lot. There may be somebody that will try to come back here from your past. There will become somebody that will try to come back into your life from your past, but I don't think that this is going to happen from your point of view. I think it could be somebody that hurt you before, and I think it was somebody that was meant to be just part of your spiritual life, part of your spiritual journey, and then they just went basically. So somebody will try to come back, and somebody will try to and I don't think that will actually happen, but I'm just going to let you know now. But as I said, you will be socializing a lot, and there is this certain person that you're actually going to meet, and that particular person that you're actually going to meet, you're not going to meet through your friends, but as I said, that big learning process, that learning experience, that learning that I said at the beginning, there is somebody that you will meet through this learning, somebody who's very smart, somebody who's very intelligent, and this may happen like at around, I would say at the end of May, or by the end of May. You may not even know straight away that this is that particular person. How you're gonna feel when you meet this person, the only thing that you're gonna get turned on literally by, it's going to be the intelligence and the power of this person. This person has got like a very intelligent face. This person is very high achiever. This person is in a really good job. This person is very clever, very intelligent. This is an old spirit. This is an old soul with a serious look on their face. They smile sometimes. They have a good sense of humor as well, but they're mainly like they have this energy of this mental brilliant intelligence, and I think that you're gonna really like it. So there is somebody, for those of you that are single, feel that is just going to start coming through this learning experience. So it's all like this, beautifully connected. And I think in May, you have literally just about a little bit of everything, really. Okay, I just want to say, I really hope you like my videos. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And also, please, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Share me on Facebook, share me on Twitter, wherever you like. Don't forget to comment also. And also, if you would like to donate to my channel, you're welcome. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.